Hi everyone, so today I am going to do a get ready with me, like a chit chat get ready with me. Just wanted to just chat and talk to you and tell you about my trip and just other little random things that just come up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I didn't really plan out what I wanted to do. I think I'm just gonna use my pan that palette shadows. Um, I'm panning the Naked 2 palette. I depotted it into here because all the pans were falling out of the palette. So they're all here in this palette right here. So how are you guys doing? I know right now I kind of look like a mess because I'm going to be looking in the viewfinder. My kids are away, or they're outside. They went outside. My husband took them to the park except for one. You might hear one downstairs, but he tends to be a little bit more quieter than the other two. So you might hear him just kind of playing downstairs as I'm doing this. So anyways, yeah, I've been having an okay summer. Had a good time on our trip. I know I had said that I was going to Death Valley and Yosemite, but unfortunately we didn't end up going there because of the fires. And we actually saw a fire on the highway, which was really crazy because we don't see that on the East Coast. So it was kind of crazy to see that. And it's just really sad for people who have lost their homes in these fires. Um, yeah, it's just very devastating and sad. So I really feel for you guys who live in that area, in California area, I think it was Redding or just other areas throughout California. But we were supposed to go to Yosemite, and we had booked a hotel there. And my husband was just thinking, I don't know, I think he was thinking, oh, okay, I think we'll go Wednesday instead of Tuesday. So he happened to call the hotel, and they said, I'm sorry, but the hotel is shut down, the park is shut down. And we're like, oh my gosh, like what if we would have driven to the park without even knowing? That was like a 3-hour drive, I think, from where we were at, from San Francisco. So I'm glad he called because we would have gotten there and everything would have been closed. So anyway, I didn't tell you. It's hard to talk and kind of put on makeup, but I used my Painterly paint pot to kind of prime my eyes. And then I'm going to take... Okay, so I'm going to take this right here. This is in my makeup use up, and I'm using this shade right here. I'm just to kind of put it all over the lid. So anyway, other than that, it was a lot of fun. This was kind of like one of the first real vacations that we have ever really taken. I mean, we've been to the beach, with our kids, but they've never flown. My oldest son has, but he was like a baby, and he doesn't remember, being on a plane. So this was this real first time flying, and my other two were not scared at all. They loved it. So it was a 5-6 hour flight from Washington, or BWI, Baltimore, from well, actually we had a layover in Vegas. So but really it's about like a 5 hour 6 hour flight from nonstop from here to, or Baltimore from to San Francisco. So we enjoyed that. Or they enjoyed that. I don't really care for flying, but my youngest two enjoyed it, which was good. I was afraid that they were going to panic with a plane. So yeah, so we were very blessed because we did have my husband he's like a social butterfly, and he knows a lot of people. Um, just he makes friends easily. So, um, and he had this one friend that lives down there, and his really really good friend. So he asked us, "Hey, we're going to be on vacation for about 3 months or so, which is really nice." So they asked us to house sit. And so we ended up staying at their house, which was such a blessing for us because we didn't have to pay hotel. We didn't have to do much. So anyway, hold on. I'm going to be using Chopper from the Naked 2 palette. I don't want to show you my palette. So I'm going to be putting that on the lid. So yeah, so we ended up staying at their house, but honestly, we were just there really the weekends, and then we would leave. So we ended up going to, I'm trying to think, we went so many places. The first place we ended up going to is Lake Tahoe, and Lake Tahoe is just gorgeous. Um, I'm not a hiker or a camper, um, and so I just don't like that kind of stuff. So I'm not used to being out in nature. And that's not why we went. So it didn't really occur to me. We stayed at a Airbnb. And it was such a cute little cabin that we stayed in. But I don't go camping or anything, and I don't, I just I'm not an outdoorsy person, and neither is my husband. And so when we got there, my husband was texting the lady. It was her house, so, and she said, "Oh, okay, I'm glad you guys showed up because we were trying to figure out where we were supposed to park." And she said, "Oh yeah, just park, right there, in that spot." So we thought, okay. And then she said, "Okay, well, just make sure that you close lock your doors, lock your car doors, and close your windows, and make sure you don't have food because the bears will come in and eat the food." And when she said that, when my husband read that, sorry, I'm taking the It Cosmetics Radiance Ombre bronzer, and I'm using this in the crease. When he said that, I was like, what? I mean, I was like, oh my gosh. I started to like freak out a little bit, but we didn't want to tell the kids because like my son he gets really afraid, and so he won't be able to sleep. So we didn't tell the kids because it just was not wise for us to tell the kids. But um I was really afraid when we got back from the beach, because there's a beach in Lake Tahoe. I was really afraid because, um, they had their swimming trunks, and she had a deck, and so I wanted to lay all the towels and all the bathing suits, and I would literally like run out there and put them on the deck and then run inside because you couldn't see anything. It was like pitch black, and I just didn't want to be scared by a bear or anything like that. So I was like panicking. Um, but we didn't see any bears, so that was good. But at the same time, it was just a little bit scary because we've heard news where, bears do get into people's houses, they do break in, they take food. So, yeah. Anyway, so so that was a little adventure, but Lake Tahoe was gorgeous. If you ever get a chance to go, I mean, there's so much to do there. There's a beach there. I mean, you could go hiking, swimming, kayaking, boating, fishing. I mean, everything. It's gorgeous, and the water is blue and green, and it's just beautiful. So we stayed there a couple days. And then after that, we came back to San Francisco, drove back to San Francisco, and then ended up going to, I'm trying to remember, Monterey, California, which is another beautiful place. I mean, I think it's on Route 1. My husband did all the driving, and we were driving up the coast. So it was absolutely gorgeous. I ended up going to the aquarium with my son, and just him and me, because we're the only animal lovers in the family. My other three boys don't care for, my husband included, don't really care for animals. So we ended up going to the aquarium, and it was really, really nice. Okay, so what am I using? Um, I don't really know what I'm doing, you guys. YDK from the Naked 2 palette. Um, so I'm just putting it here on the edge here, the outer V. Um, so yeah, so that was a lot of fun. We stayed in a hotel and stayed there for a night or so. And my husband likes to take pictures. Um, so yeah, he likes to take pictures and stuff like that. So he was able to do some stuff in San Francisco as well. We were able to take some pictures. Um, and then let's see, Where else did we go? We went to Santa Cruz. We didn't go to the beach. We're not really beach people either. I know, we're just a boring family, aren't we? Um, but we ended up going to they have like a arcade place and like rides and things like that where the pier is. So that was gorgeous, and their weather was absolutely gorgeous. Because in San Francisco, it's pretty cold. It stayed like in the 60s and 70s. So if you ever go there, you need a jacket all year round. Because I've been there, in the spring and during the summertime, and it's cold, pretty much cold. I'm just kind of blending this out. But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. We took the kids to the arcade. They absolutely loved it. Took them to the rides too. Absolutely loved that. We went to so many places. We have a friend that lives. I don't know where it is, but it's on a base. I have to ask my husband where it is. I'll post it down here. But we went there. It's like in the middle of nowhere. It's the desert. I mean, we saw a dead coyote on the road. But we went to visit him. And then we have some friends in San Diego. So we went to San Diego as well. We went to La Jolla Beach. Didn't spend time at the beach. We just kind of went there in the evening, so during sunset. But my kids still got a chance to kind of play in the sand a little bit. So they enjoyed that. and we hung out with some friends. We were there for a month, so so it was like on the go all the time. When you're home, you just kind of you get set into routine and things like that, and at least my family does, and everybody kind of does their own thing. So it was just good to kind of, you know, spend time as a family all together. And my kids did. I was so proud of them because, you know, they're kids that, I don't know, like, while we would be in the car for like hours, and I mean they had their iPads, but still, like, they did so well. Like, they wouldn't complain. They weren't like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom, I want to eat, when are we gonna get there? I mean, it was just, did I tell you what I was using? I'm using Busted now, and just kind of blending it out on the outer V. And well, now I'm taking, I didn't put this on the outer V, YDK and Busted on the lower lash line. So yeah, they did so well. Like, I was so proud of my kids because, I mean, throughout the whole trip, they were, I mean, yeah, they fought and stuff. I mean, they're brothers and kids fight. But for the most part, they did so well. Was really, really proud of them. And sometimes you don't, you know, when you're kind of in another environment, like, you don't really realize, you kind of take for granted, like, your family, like, you're in a, I don't know. That's what it feels like. That's what it kind of felt like, because, like, you don't realize all the stuff that your family does, or how well they, like my kids, they behaved really well. And I don't know. It was just, it's hard to explain. And even my husband, like, I do stuff around the house all the time. That's just how, I don't know. I'm always doing something, like cleaning something or picking up something, or, you know, feeding my kids or whatever. And I'm always doing something. And he was like, wow, I didn't, like, he's like, wow, you're like Superwoman or something. And he's like, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing, you know, like, I just, you know, and I was like, I do this at home all the time. He's like, yeah, but I never really realized like, the stuff that you do. So it was just kind of nice to, you know, to get that compliment, because I don't, you know, I mean, like I said, you kind of take your family and your family for granted sometimes, and I can do the same for him. So it was just really nice to, you know, just to kind of notice things and observe what, you know, observe, you know, your spouse and your kids and everything else. So yeah, so that was really good. Anyway, so that was really neat to do. I used the Kat Von D liner already. I did it off camera, and now I'm going to use this Gosh eyeliner. It's purple, so let me see. So I use this on my lower lash line. So yeah, so it was really good. We enjoyed ourselves. We were gone for a month. Although I don't know. I mean, I wanted to get back, but I didn't. It was kind of like this weird feeling. When we did get back, it was a hard transition, because we hadn't been home for a month. Like, things just kind of broke. Our AC wasn't working originally before we left, and we just kind of we're kind of dealing with it there. Like, we were calling, you know, the air conditioning place, and they kept telling us it was a different part, blah 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 blah. It was just annoying. So, but when we got back, it still wasn't fixed, and we needed to get it fixed, so we needed to deal with that. There was a storm here, so the cable went out. We didn't know that, so we had no cable, no AC when we got back, and it was really hot and muggy here. It's really hot in, you know, Maryland and DC, the DC area. So toilet broke. I mean, there were so many little things. Garbage disposal broke. Everything kind of broke, and it was like, man, what is going on? Um, but uh, but it was still good to see like my family and friends and things like that that I hadn't seen for a month. So, and our friends were like, "Man, we missed you guys." Like our church friends and things like that. We've been gone for a while. So, anyways, let me curl my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I curled my eyelashes. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. Yeah. So that was. So it was a lot of fun. I am a foodie, and I didn't get a chance to really try everything that I wanted to try. And my favorite type of food is Asian food. I love Asian food, and there's so much Asian food in San Francisco, like Asian restaurants. But because I didn't really know the area and my family's they're not real foodies, I didn't get a chance to try everything that I wanted to try, but that was okay. I mean, it was fine, but I wish I would have been able to try um, more foods. I used the triple fudge eyeshadow from my Too Faced palette to do my eyebrows, and now I'm going to use this e.l.f. Someone asked me in my last video if I like this. I do like this. The only thing I don't like is that there's not a lot of product in this, but I've had other brow gels that you have to like scrape, and this one is really nice because you don't have to do that. Like I feel like it dispenses the right amount of product in it. I just wish there was more product in here, even though I know there's product in here, but I just wish it was like, you know, just these two would be combined together. So yeah, but I do like this a lot. It doesn't dispense a lot of product. You know what I mean? It's not goopy, or you don't have any stuff all over your eyebrows after you do that. So I hate that. So I do like this, and this is really affordable. Depending on where you go, like you can get this at the dollar store. I think it ranges between $1 to like $6. I think I got mine at Walmart. So anyway, I do like this. For the person that did ask me, I do. I recommend it. So anyway, okay, so I'm gonna wear mascara right now. I'm using the Voluminous Million Lashes from L'Oreal. So yeah, so I didn't get to try as much food as I wanted to, but it was still a good time. And just very grateful for friends who provided us a place to stay for a month, and they also had friends who weren't using their cars, so we got a chance to use their car. Not the whole time. We did have to rent a car once or twice, but for the most part, we didn't have to, rent a car the whole month. So that was a blessing too. Like, it's just such a blessing. I cannot complain. And then when we went to LA, we did get a chance to go to LA too, using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW25. We got a chance to stay with one of my husband's friends. So that was a lot of fun too. My kids got a chance to go to the pool, which they enjoyed it. We pretty much did a lot in a month. Like, we were on the go. So now we're back. I still haven't done all my school shopping supply stuff. Like, I'm so behind on everything. So I am getting a little bit stressed with all this school stuff going on, because my kids haven't started school. They start school the day after Labor Day. So I know some people have already started and my kids haven't started. So, and I'll have more time now to film because they're going to be away and it'll be more quiet in the house. So, all right, I'm using this ColourPop Butterfly Beach highlighter. So yeah, so I'm slowly getting back into things. thank you for everyone who's subscribed and who's still watching my channel. I know I'm not getting a lot of views. And that's, I mean, it's okay. I know I haven't put a lot of content out this year. This year's been a really rough year for me. You know, I just had a lot of personal things going on with my family and stuff like that. And it's just been really hard to get back into things, you know. So I haven't done too many project pans this year because my mind has been really occupied. So yeah, it's just been really hard the first couple of months of just, you know, the year. So, and I don't want to get into it because, yeah, I just don't want to get into it. But it, you know, so that's why you haven't seen a lot of content on my YouTube channel. But I hope you understand that. And a lot of you, you know, are still subscribing. So I just thank you for that. Thank you for your patience with me in doing that. It means a lot to me. Even though I don't say it, it means a lot to me. Hourglass dim light powder. So did I tell you I used my banana powder? I didn't tell you. I'm sorry. See, that's what happens. Blabbing away. I use this under my eyes. This is the banana powder from the ABH contour kit. So I use that, and now I'm using this one. You know, I forgot bronzer. Sorry, I'm just chatting. It's hard to kind of chat and like get ready. So anyway, but yeah, I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for commenting on my videos and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I've even thought about like just ending my YouTube channel. I think that's going to be a whole other discussion or a whole other get ready with me. I don't know, because I'm not getting a lot of views. And I understand because I haven't put a lot of content out, or, you know, I'm like, are people really watching? Do they want to watch? Like, I don't know. You guys let me know. It's just been, like I said, it's just been a really rough year that I just really haven't wanted to film. There have been days where I've just been down. And sometimes you just don't want to be on camera when you're like that. You're not even, honestly, I haven't really, I've kind of wanted to leave, I haven't wanted to make a lot of project pans, because I haven't wanted to do a lot of project pans because like I haven't been really thinking about it. So I've kind of stuck to just one, the makeup use up for 2018. Just because I haven't been in that mindset or that mind frame of thinking. So anyway, I hope you guys understand that. Anyway, let me go get my blush. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna use my NARS blush in Orgasm. So anyway, I don't know, guys. Just let me know what you guys think. But it's been a rough year. And I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. If I should continue this channel, if I should not. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. There are times when I'm like, I don't know, people are not really watching, and you know, I'm just not feeling it and things like that. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And it's just been like that all year, pretty much. You know, just keep me in your prayers. I guess that's all I can really say. Because the mind is very powerful, and it just is, you know. And sometimes I just think about just the bad things, and I can't always think about the positive things. And so it kind of, you know, I'm a very emotional person. And so I'm very sensitive. And so you know, when things happen, I kind of fall apart. So anyway, I don't know. I don't want this video to get emotional, but okay, this is my e.l.f. Chubby Stick and Natural. And so, yeah, so just keep me in your prayers as far as just with my family and things like that. Because it's hard. It's really hard, and you have to see them a lot, and things have been done, things have been said. I've said things, they've said things, you know, and it just really wears on you because, you know, it's your family. Putting, see how light this is on my lips? And I'm going to add this one. This is the Lorac lipstick in Vanity. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think as far as just a YouTube channel and things like that, because I don't know what to do. It's been kind of a stressful, exhausting mental year for me. So I'm just, you know, just need your prayers if you think of me. You know. Okay, so I'm gonna add just one more thing. So glad I can just chat with you, guys. Sometimes you just need to like talk. I'm going to use this Stila. What is this called? I don't know what these are called, but I'm gonna use this one. This one's in Diamond Dust. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a little bit on the wand because these are extremely pigmented and I don't want that much on my... I'm just going to put it in the center and see what it looks like. Let's see. I'm just using this disposable sponge. I have a pack of them. Okay. So anyways, guys, yeah, just wanted to sit and chat with you and just tell you a little bit about my vacation. It was fantastic, and just kind of just, you know, tell you where I'm at as far as just life a little bit. Sorry, I just can't, you know, just announce everything personal in my life, but because it's not helpful for, you know, people, because I know people watch this and things like that, so I don't want to do that. But you know, just tell me what you guys think, because I've been thinking about it a lot. So, but anyway, this is my look, just simple look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed just me chatting with you and just being real with you. I know it's kind of like all over the place. I didn't really plan what I was going to talk about, just about vacation, but I knew I was going to tell you somewhat about, you know, just how I've been feeling on YouTube and stuff like that, and, you know, just personal stuff just a little bit. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.